Imagine a universe filled with light, brilliant stars burning across the darkness, galaxies spinning like giant cosmic cities, planets covered with oceans, mountains, and life. It feels alive. It feels as though the universe wants to create. But that is an illusion, because hidden beneath every star, every planet, and every living thing is a law so powerful that not even the cosmos itself can escape it. A law that is slowly destroying everything. Right now, as you watch this video, the universe is dying. Not violently, not suddenly, but inevitably. This is the terrifying truth about why the universe wants everything to die. The story begins with a force that most people never think about: entropy. It sounds harmless, almost boring, but entropy is the reason your body ages, why buildings crumble, why stars burn out, and why the entire universe is moving toward a future of eternal darkness. At its simplest, entropy is the tendency for order to become disorder. Imagine dropping a glass onto the floor. It shatters into hundreds of pieces, but those pieces never jump back together. A tidy room naturally becomes messy. A hot cup of coffee becomes cold. Everything moves in one direction, forward, toward chaos. And the universe obeys the same rule. Every second, enormous stars are converting matter into energy. They shine brilliantly for millions or even billions of years. But every star is burning through a limited supply of fuel. Even our sun is living on borrowed time. One day, roughly 5 billion years from now, it will run out of hydrogen. The peaceful yellow star that gave birth to every living thing on Earth will begin to die. Its outer layers will expand outward. Mercury will vanish. Venus will vanish. And Earth may be swallowed entirely. Our oceans will boil away. Our atmosphere will be stripped into space. Everything humanity has ever built will disappear beneath an ocean of fire. But the death of the sun is only the beginning. Across the cosmos, stars are dying every day. Some collapse into white dwarfs. Others explode as supernovas so powerful they briefly outshine entire galaxies. And the largest stars suffer an even darker fate. Their cores collapse inward until gravity becomes unstoppable. Space itself caves in. A black hole is born. For a long time, black holes seemed immortal. The ultimate survivors of the universe. Objects so powerful that not even light can escape them. They appeared to be the final winners in a dying cosmos. But even black holes are doomed. In the 1970s, physicist Stephen Hawking discovered something extraordinary. Black holes slowly leak energy. Tiny particles escape from their edges through a process now known as Hawking radiation. The effect is incredibly small. A black hole can survive for trillions upon trillions of years. But eventually, even these cosmic monsters evaporate. Imagine waiting longer than all of human history repeated a billion times. After that unimaginable span of time, the last black holes will finally disappear. The strongest objects in existence will fade into nothing. And still, entropy continues its work. As the ages pass, fewer stars are born. Galaxies begin to change. The brilliant spiral structures we admire today slowly vanish. Stars drift farther apart. Collisions reshape entire galactic systems. Eventually, the night sky becomes darker than anything we can imagine. Future civilizations, if any still exist, may look upward and see almost nothing. The expanding universe will carry distant galaxies beyond the visible horizon. One by one, they will disappear from view. The cosmos will become an island of loneliness surrounded by infinite darkness. Then comes one of the most terrifying moments in the future of reality. The last star dies. Somewhere in the darkness, a final point of light flickers weakly. After burning for trillions of years, it finally exhausts its fuel. For the first time since stars were born, the universe enters an age with no sunlight. No sunsets, no dawn, no glowing galaxies, just darkness. A darkness that stretches across distances so vast that human language cannot describe them. But the story is not over, because even after the stars vanish and the black holes evaporate, the universe continues moving toward its final destination. Physicists call it heat death. The moment when entropy reaches its maximum possible value, every remaining particle becomes evenly spread throughout space. There are no useful energy differences left. Nothing can happen. No stars can ignite. No planets can form. No life can emerge. No machines can operate. Even motion itself loses meaning. The universe does not explode. It does not collapse. It simply becomes still. Imagine an ocean without waves, a fire without heat, a clock that can never tick again. That is the future waiting for reality itself. An endless frozen emptiness where change becomes impossible. And perhaps the most unsettling part is that the universe is not choosing this outcome. It does not hate life. It does not seek destruction. It is simply following its own laws. The same laws that created galaxies. The same laws that forged stars. The same laws that allowed life to appear on a tiny blue planet, orbiting an ordinary star. Creation and destruction are not opposites. They are part of the same process. The universe builds incredible things, but it never allows them to last forever. One day every star will die. Every galaxy will fade. Every black hole will disappear, and the cosmos itself will fall silent. Yet there is something strangely beautiful about that fact. Because in a universe moving endlessly toward darkness, we exist during the brief moment when the lights are still on. We live in the age of stars. We can look into the sky and witness galaxies blazing across the void. We can ask questions. We can explore. We can understand. The universe may be dying, but for now it is still alive enough for us to wonder why. And perhaps that is the rarest thing of all. Not that everything will eventually disappear, but that for a brief, beautiful moment in the history of eternity, we were here to see it happen.